I'm Greek Australian. That's why I look like this, but I sound like this.
I don't know what it is with Greek people and fighting over Greekness, but for people living here, because people who live in Greece generally fight a bit less about who's Greek and Greekness, but they still go over the top with it. Greeks who don't live in Greece, I live in Greece, are obsessed with this idea of purity. And you know what? Let's talk about it because there's something I think is a bit weird about this purity idea. Now, this episode we're going to go through my family tree, which is something that everyone has been fucking obsessed with for a long time. But I actually paid a genealogist to go through my family tree and with all the sources, catalogued everything. I paid a good little sum of money for that. And then I went and did even further research that led me literally across the Mediterranean. So it was really a lot of fun. And as a wannabe historian, I had a cracking time doing it. I have just found in Greece, growing up in a Greek community in Sydney, and then traveling the world meeting Greeks, living in Cyprus for a period and living in Athens for many years. Everyone is competing to be more Greek. And then complaining about how bad Greece is. So are you proud to be something you're not proud of? What? I don't know. For me personally, if you ask me, George, what do you feel? Do you feel Australian? Do you feel Greek? Because I always feel like, a lot of my friends are like, why do you act like you're not Australian? Right? Let me tell you, I don't feel Australian. I know one thing for sure, okay? I don't really give a fuck about being in big groups. I don't like groups. I really don't like groups. I don't like team sports, generally, because, to be honest, and this is obviously colored by my life experiences, I've had to depend on myself my whole life. In my bad times, many of which I've had, it was me who got me out of them. No one helped. I've had good friends, but at the end of the day, friends can only do so much. They have their own lives and families to care for, and I get that. And they do what they can, but you have to be there to save yourself. And above all else, before I am an entrepreneur, before I'm a comedian, before I'm an Australian, before I'm a Greek, before I'm a capitalist, before I'm a this or that or an Orthodox, before I am anything, I am an individual, right? I am me, I don't represent, I'm not an elected official. I don't represent anything other than George Moulos. And this idea, this group mentality, this mob mentality, this national mentality, I start with, if I don't have control over it, don't judge me about it.